there was 400 black people at this show and one white guy, and I managed to get attacked.
Or as we call it, a nightmare.
I got attacked by the one white guy.
Really? White guy?
Wow.
Yeah, and it was...
He was trying to get street cred with everyone else.
All right, this must have been your fault. Keep going.
So, I do the show, goes well, and in true hood show fashion, Sugar Bear was the fella's name, who you know well.
Oh, I met Sugar Bear.
So I'm closing the show, and he goes up to me and gives me he shakes my hand, and he puts the money in my hand, and I just think it's a handshake, so like money goes all over the place. I'm like, they're clapping, and I'm like collecting my ghetto ass paycheck. as I'm trying to get off, I'm like fucking trying to find my 20s all wadded up. Just one day, I want to get to a point in comedy that I don't get paid by fucking secret handshake. Like,
oh, dude. I know that one.
One of these
I remember
days,
that one.
I don't want to check.
Get my money handshake to me.
On a dance floor.
By the way, when I used to book shows, I would do that.
A bunch of black people who didn't like me.
Right. So, I'm outside of this show selling DVDs, right? Like, right outside. Oh, yeah. Dude, like, working. So,
I mean, it wasn't a Richie Redding DVD. He was selling bootleg. He was selling
Rush Hour 4.
This goes, how the Illuminati killed Tupac. $4.99.
So this dude. Okay. Well, and also the one white guy during the whole show is giving some very gay black dude a massage the whole time, and it's like 400 black people, and he's just going in on this massage. And it was so weird that none of the other...
because white people are afraid of blacks. That gay black guys were like, yo, son, massage me now.
No. All the comics are black on it. But none of the comics mention it because it was just so aggressively gay and weird. Like, he's like rubbing his shoulders, looking at the stage, like, say something. Weird. So...
Is it a tough-looking white guy?
Fairly tough-looking white guy, yeah. So...
Like Dave Smith tough? Like, would spit on a pregnant black chick tough?
He didn't...
Yeah.
He didn't have
like
that...
Dave Smith will spit on a chick or obviously
He
tap
didn't have
Luis
that
Gomez
long,
out
short
in a
look
fight.
that Dave's going for
That type
today.
of tough?
I'll break your face right now.
So...
See it happen.
I'm selling DVDs. He's the first one to buy one. The white guy, right?
Pull your DVD in for you.
Yeah, he buys my DVD, and then
great.
he starts, like, close talking me. I'm trying to, like, still talk to other people and glad hand and all that shit.
He's like, yo, I
And
love Rush Hour 4, son.
He keeps getting closer and closer until he's, like, whispering in my ear, basically, yo, when can I see you again? You're really funny. Yo, I want to see you again. And I'm like, I keep inching away from him, and then he grabs my arm and, like, fucking really grips it up. He's like, no, dude, you don't understand. I really got to see you again. And at this point, and I look over, and he's got, like, Johnny Fast Jaw going, like, Coke Jaw or something. So I pull away from him, like, dude, get off me. He's like, oh, it's like that? Like, yeah.
That's the line. That's the line.
See, no shit's gonna
Yeah.
go
By the way,
down.
if we were naming this podcast, it'd be called It's Like That.
Oh, it's like
Yeah.
that?
And I'm just like, yeah, dude, it's
like
like
that.
that. You can't fucking jerk my arm.
But hold on, Richie, say how you said it when you're doing a black comedy show.
Oh, it's like that?
Oh, yo, son, it's like that. Yeah, it's like...
No, white dude. Oh, it's like that.
Oh, ain't y'all gonna treat
So-
me like that?
So he's with his dude that he's rubbing and this huge fat black chick. And they're already, like, waving him on. So he, like, gives me a dirty look and walks out. And I continue to sell incense to the crowd.
Richie continues to have nobody buy his DVDs.
Yeah, I mean, I sold a few of them. So, to those,
My numbers that year were staggering.
sold like 400 to 400
Richie
people.
continued
Yeah.
to say DVD with nobody coming up to him.
So he, like, gives me a dirty look over his shoulder. I don't think anything of it. He leaves. 20 minutes later, I'm out in the parking lot. And I hear, and a car drives by me, and I hear, yo, that's him. And then, like, ha. But I thought it was just like, hey, that's the guy from the show. You hear that in, like, the parking lot.
I love that guy.
And then, have you ever heard a car, like, going so fast in reverse that it winds up? Like, I hear that coming. I look behind me.
Like one of those cars you, like, have to roll back.
Yeah. But you know what I mean, that sound?
Yeah, I got you.
I look, or turn behind me. He's got it forward and reverse. Tries to run me over. I have to jump out of the way of his
What?
car. And it's this asshole is driving, and he fucking gets out and slams the door. I can't touch you, motherfucker! And just starts charging at me. And I'm like, no, and fucking run to my car, which is like 100 feet away. Like, there's no way I'm fighting this guy. He's way bigger than me. Run to my car, get in, and my clicker doesn't work on just the driver door, which is the one you really want to work.
That's the best one
by
to
a
work.
miracle of frightenness, I get the key in right away, open it up, close the door. And then he comes over, starts punching my car window. He's trying to, like, rip the door open. I can't fucking touch you! I can't fucking touch you! Punches my window, cracks the window. All right,
He cracks your window?
yeah, he spidered it. So I start the car and back up, but I can only go back like 10 feet because there's a car behind me. Dude stands in front of my car. He picks something up off the parking lot. He's about to smash my car with it, but I see a solution to this. Put the fucking car in drive. I run this motherfucker over, right?
Yeah,
He hits
nice,
the
Richie.
hood, the windshield. I literally saw him in the sunroof. And then he landed on his feet. I swear to God, this cocksucker landed on his feet. So at this point, I'm completely shitting myself. That this is like the fucking gay Terminator.
Yeah, a Datsun.
It's a 92.
Like, holy shit, did I skip to a fight with Venom from Spider-Man?
Yeah, and like after I ran him over, I look back. He's on his feet, and he starts running after me
Like
again.
the Terminator 2?
Yeah, totally.
His hands turned into metal hooks.
Yeah, and his car's like right. I start driving away. His car's right there. He gets into his car and starts chasing me all over this parking lot, and it's a huge parking lot.
Leave the parking lot, Richie.
Yeah.
Just leave.
Well,
You're going in circles.
It's this huge hotel parking lot that, like, I don't even know where the highway is, and I don't want to go on a high-speed chase with this freak. So I wind up doing like 2 full laps around this hotel, and then get to like the front door.
Thinking you were going to tire him out, but that's not how cars work.
Maybe he'd run out of gas or something. So I decided to bail. This is where I went wrong. I decided
I
to.
bet I got 4 tanks this guy.
So I decided to bail in the car, and I run to this door, right? That I think that I come out of. And there's a black guy that saw the whole thing go down, standing at this door smoking a cigarette. He's like, "Yo, if it happens, I got you." Oh, thank God, fucking black guy's got my back.
That's,
right?
isn't that not a golden angel black guy
Yeah,
who comes down?
Oh, thank you, Jesus. I open this door.
Who happened to be black?
Only thing I know it's not where it goes. It would have been great if he goes, "I got you, son," and that guy's it's like immediately like killed him, like just killed him immediately. Like, oh God!
So I open this door, right? Expecting to go into the hotel. Wrong door. I went into a fucking ATM lobby that's like 6x4. Like nothing. So I
Shallowed the place.
yeah, I completely cornered myself. And so now it's like, oh shit. Well, it's going down now. I can't get out of here. And I just try to like hold the door shut. And apparently what...
Were you screaming, "I'm sorry"? That's what I imagine.
No,
I'm sorry!
Dude's just fucking charging. He's Terminator at this point. And apparently what the black dude meant was, I will do nothing and just fucking stand there and watch this maniac try to get in. Dude's way heavier than me, so he rips the door open right away. And then it's just me and this dude. I'm like, I got my dukes up and don't know what the fuck to do with them.
By the way, that's the sign that somebody doesn't know how to
If they
fight.
say
When they say, "I've got
I
my
got my
dukes up."
dukes up. Yeah.
So
if
he
you
takes-
if you
Dude, I
say
used to put
up
my
your
dukes in when I was 7 to figure out who was going to be it
So
first.
he takes this crazy swing at me. He's like, I can't fucking touch you. Takes this swing. By pure luck, I duck it, and we start like wrestling around. And like 5 seconds into the wrestling, it was like, oh, I'm way stronger than this guy somehow. And I pretty much picked him up and body slammed him face first into a corner of a brick wall.
I don't believe the end of the story already. I don't believe
No, there's no reason to fucking lie about
I
it.
fucked this girl. I fucking...
No. So, like, I don't even realize it, but he's probably out then. But I just, like, grabbed his hair and just kept drilling him into the corner of this wall. And at this point, I look over and I realize that the black guy is in the room with me, smoking a cigarette, watching the whole thing go down.
A Newport.
And the dude's down at this point, but, like, my adrenaline is just fucking jacked out of my mind. And at this point, the black guy decides to help me out. He takes another drag off the cigarette and says, "Yo, you better kick that nigga, son." So I turned around and just blasted the dude in the grill one time. And then he was officially out. That's when I realized that I had won the fight.
Fucking Richie Redding, 1-0.
1-0, bitches.
That's a fucking great story, man.
That is a great
Jesus
story.
Christ.
I want to
Yeah.
have Richie back. So we've got some stories too about like some shit show stories.
Oh, so many.
Because Richie told me one the other day that I'll almost, I don't even want to say anything about it, but we'll have him back to tell it because it's fucking hilarious. he had told me this weekend. But I want to thank Richie for being here, man. That was a good episode.
Yes,
man.
that was a
That
solid
was
episode.
excellent.
Actually.
I think
Really,
I think the key is that Kurt's not here.